All right, well, here's the new van. It is a Wolfsburg edition, so a little fancy. The only difference really is from a normal tent top is we got these jump seats. One's in the back right there. So you got one here, one here. Those just pop out, and then I got like a weekender table, like the light, and the striped seats that are just pretty cool. And then it's got all the fancy stuff like cruise control, AC, power windows, power mirrors, all that stuff. So anyway, this is gonna be the project. Quick walk around. It's got wood paneling in the back. I didn't do that, it just came exactly how it is right now. I gotta weld this exhaust up to the cat, the muffler to the cat. And then I just got this vinyl flooring. I usually do hardwood, but I wanted to try this peel and stick stuff. So it's just this flimsy vinyl. I've done a million videos on doing hardwood in vans, so I'm not gonna make a video on this part. But anyway, it should be pretty simple. I'm just gonna peel and stick these over the subfloor under this. So I'm gonna rip out the carpet and do that. And then we have a few parts coming in to get this van running. Right now it isn't running. Yeah, let's get to work on this thing. We got a bunch to do. Just a little walk around of it real quick. So it's a Blue Star, it's the Wolfsburg Blue Star. We got some rust here. That's pretty much the extent of the rust. Gonna be painting the grill like I usually do. Definitely gonna be cleaning up the paint. Back. That's about the worst spot of the paint right there. It's got a dent here. Normal Vanagon stuff. It's an old car. It's a 1989, so it's actually the newest one I've had. But yeah, we're gonna have to get to work on this thing and clean it up. It also has the white or like gray dash, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, let's start doing some stuff. Okay, so I'm going to voice over the rest of the video. I didn't actually film this for YouTube. This was all on my Instagram, so a lot of it's vertical. Apologize for that, but I just wanted to show what the build was and try to get it out there. So this was the carpet when I originally bought it, pretty stained and ugly. Went ahead, got some vinyl plank flooring from Home Depot. It turned out pretty good. Definitely not the same as actual hardwood, but I like how much easier it is to work with, and I had to cut out those holes for the jump seat right there on the right. And then I didn't have a kick panel, so I went ahead and put it under the seat. And I think it turned out pretty good. Matched the interior pretty well. For the next thing, I went ahead and painted up the grills with a flat black spray paint. Pretty simple and straightforward process, but it just looked a lot better in my opinion than the stock. And then the window regulator on the passenger door did not work. It was power windows because it is a Wolfsburg, and they are pretty amazing. Definitely a lot better than window cranks. So I wanted to fix this. I went ahead and threw a new window regulator in, and it didn't sound like that terrible thing, so worked great. And it came with a muffler that wasn't actually attached, so I had to weld that up, welded it up, and it sounded great. For the mechanical aspect, I bought it non-running with no cap and rotor and no ignition coil. I put those two pieces on, put some new gas in, and along with some other little stuff, and I started it for the first time in 2 years. So yeah, it ended up running pretty well. It's also a rebuilt motor, so it worked out great. For the next thing, I painted up these mirrors. They were pretty sun-baked and faded, so I got some touch-up paint, went ahead and sprayed those. And then there's also windshield window seam rust, which is pretty common on these. And it just looked pretty bad and ugly, so I wanted to go ahead and touch that up. I went ahead, sanded them down, rust neutralized it, and then painted over it. So stop further rust, and it just looks a lot better. The driver's side fender was pretty damaged and pushed in. It was basically flat, so I went ahead and got a fender roller, stuck that in there, and worked that thing out. And it turned out pretty good. It matched the body line pretty well, definitely a lot better than what it was. And then I did the same thing with the touch-up paint. Looks pretty shiny because it was really wet in that picture, but it ended up matching up pretty well. All right, well, here's the final walk around of the van. Didn't really film any of the build because it's basically all the same stuff. It'd just be a repeat. But this is a Wolfsburg, so it has these cool striped interior, leather wrapped wheel. And coming back here, got put in some nice vinyl flooring. We got these cool jump seats, kind of match the color of the interior of the van with the gray flooring. And got this fold out table, super cool. And then yeah, that's basically it, just the back. And then this folds out into a bed, so super awesome. Wolfsburg edition is definitely really cool. This is the blue star, so it's got the cool blue paint. I bought it with it not running. The guy said he took off parts of it for his other van, which was the distributor rotor and cap, and it hasn't ran in 2 years, but I got it running. Just fired right up after putting in a new coil and then the distributor, so it's all good, running good. It's actually getting sold today. Thought I'd get a video walk around of it before it's gone. Yeah, cool project. Never had one this new, and it never had a Wolfsburg. So figured I'd do a quick little update on it. I think I took some videos of it, so I'll throw those in the video. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully we get a build that has some other different content to put out on it. So, thanks for watching.